Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. My name's Hazel Juniper. I'm an elf VTuber variety streamer, and today, it's my second stream anniversary. Or is it third? Wait, I'm not sure. Anyway, I started streaming a couple years ago on this date. Or was it tomorrow? I'm actually not certain. It's somewhere this week. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on anything. I worked 8 hours today. And I'm here because I love all of you. And also because I love Alice in Wonderland. I'm not joking. Alice in Wonderland had the biggest chokehold on me for like my entire teenagerhood. I was obsessed. When the Tim Burton movie came out, I had the earrings, the hat, the cat alarm clock. I kept that for a very long time and then it broke. But, so yes, I'm a sucker. I love American McGee's Alice. I love pretty much every Alice movie, including the Disney ones. Because yes, the Tim Burton one is Disney. But really, I love all versions of Alice in Wonderland. From the genuinely happy, like as close to the original books as possible sort of stuff, straight down through the incredibly creepy on the intentionally so, because the original story isn't intentionally creepy for the most part. It just happens that way. But yeah, so we're playing Habromania. It is an Alice in Wonderland video game that is inspired by a bunch of different things, but one of the notable things about it is that it is hand-drawn, and this is just its demo. It's not even in early access yet, but it might be soon, or well, rather, hopefully it will, because it reached its funding goal on Kickstarter. I did link it in the chat, and I will link it in the VODs later, if anybody would like to check that out. But it's definitely fully funded, and it's hit a couple of stretch goals already, and I am hoping that maybe by the end of it, they will hit their stretch goal for an extra ending, because we do love multiple endings until they drive me crazy to get. But yeah, so the premise of this game is it is an adventure game, and Alice is in Wonderland and doesn't know why she's there. So we're gonna start it and try this demo out. Let's take a look-see. Ooh, it's pretty. But no sound? It's very quiet. Oh! Well, that made the jump even more loud, so I guess that works. Get up. Who's telling me? We landed on a table. Why is the table not broken along with our neck? Ow. Oh, my head. Goodness, did I fall from all the way up there? That's got to be at least 100 meters. 1,000, actually. How am I not dead? Oh, I've landed on a tea table. It must have broken my fall. How peculiar. It's an odd place to have tea, though, isn't it? At the bottom of a hole. It's quite strange. Like, okay, there's no way a table breaks your fall and doesn't break itself, but okay, sure, Alice. Oh, good God, my head. I think I must have bashed it on the way down. I can't seem to remember how I got here. Do not comment on my bad accents. I'm not trying to do a British one, but if it slips back and forth, that's what's happening. Well, usually when I can't remember how I've arrived somewhere, it's because I'm dreaming. So, you must be dreaming again. Oh, I know. You're dreaming again, Alice. Though, usually I wake up before I hit the ground. I've never stuck around after. That's odd. I guess I should try to wake up. Okay, so I can pinch myself, I can slap myself. Realistically, actually, I would rather slap myself than pinch myself. Pinching somehow hurts for longer. So I'm gonna slap myself. Ouch! Well, that didn't work. I suppose I should try again harder? Should we? It didn't work. You got hurt. You don't get hurt in dreams. Right, try. Ouch, ouch, ouch! That's not working. Oh dear, I'm not dreaming, am I? Then how did I get here? And where is here? And how am I still alive after such a very long fall? Oh, Alice, your head is just full of questions, isn't it? You could talk to yourself a lot, girl. That's very like the original Alice. I'm here for it. Come on now, let's try and unravel this. I suppose the first thing I should find out is where I am. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I do remember how to walk, at least. Though on such wobbly knees. Okay. So there were no controls marked in the settings, so I have to kind of figure this out as we go. So I accidentally pressed W, which is inventory, I guess. Collectibles. Death and the Human. Looks like I don't have anything for that yet. Okay, so it's ASD. WASD is probably is obvious. Can't go that way. Oh, we can inspect a lot of things. All right, let's inspect the table. What an odd place for a table. I wonder who set this up. That was quite the fall. It must be 100 kilometers down. Why on earth would anyone make a hole so deep and so person-sized? Oh, hello, Tamaki. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Why would they make a sub shaped just like me? 9 o'clock. I don't think that's right. That clock must be broken. It could be 9 in the morning. Sunny enough. Also, who put a clock into the wall of a cave hole? We're gonna keep calling it that, huh? Alright. Guess we'll investigate the rose bushes. I think I can see some light peeking through here. Though I'll shred myself to ribbons if I try to climb through all those thorns. Okay, we need something to cut through. Adventure game. Logic. Oh, that's my inventory. Also, Can I climb the table? Good thing this broke my fall. Oh, can I go forward at all? Oh, hello. Is this down here? What's under here? Scissors. Oh, what a pretty pair of scissors. I should like to keep them, I think. Mine now. Pretty gilded scissors. More for form than function, it's a bit awkward to wield and the blades are dull. Then we'll use them on the bush. My shiny pair of scissors should make quick work of this. There we are. Nicely done. Very good. Are our scissors still okay? Okay, we do still have them. Good, good. Guess we're going forward. God, this is all hand-drawn, you guys. Isn't this so cool looking? Hello? I can only take it, I can't just inspect it? Pretty prickly little thing, aren't you? Why did we just take it, Alice? That's how you get into trouble. Dearie. White rose, pretty and sharp and sweet smelling. I'm gonna keep falling into the raspy, like voice that I'm doing for Alice just as I talk, aren't I? And that's a dead body. Hello, dead body. Goodness, it's good thing Hellsight's not here. He hates spiders. Well, that's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Don't play Silent Hill, honey. Oh dear. I don't do well with dead bodies, I'm afraid. How would you know this? Poor skeleton. Oh, sorry. Poor skeleton. Whatever happened to you? Did you get stuck here as well? You certainly look like you've been down here a while. I suppose that doesn't bode very well for me. No, it really does not. Okay, and then there's this gate. Drat, the way's blocked. I could try scaling it, maybe? Though in this dress, and considering my agility, or lack of it, I'm not sure that'll get me anywhere. I agree. I would not be climbing fences either, honey. Hello. Oh, I can take something off of the body? I'll leave you be, Mr. Skeleton. No, actually, I'll be taking a ring off of him. Were you married? That's a bit sad, seeing as you're dead. Your ring is so very shiny, though. Oh. This is a moral choice, isn't it? I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it with you, then. I'm no thief. I don't steal off bodies. I might steal the bag, though. Is this your bag, Mr. Skeleton? Or Miss Skeleton? I couldn't say either way, I suppose. I should quite like to take a peek inside of your bag, if you don't mind. It's a book. No, a journal. Oh, were you a writer? I'm a bit snoopy, I'm afraid. I might give it a read. Oh, it's blank. Well, what's the point of an empty journal? Journals are meant to be written in. If you won't use it, I will. I can use this to keep my head on straight, keep things sorted and organized. See it, say it, sorted. That's what I remember about the London Underground. Oh, I do hope I remember things soon. I also do hope I have a pen. Worst case, if someone finds my skeleton here, they'll at least know who I was. Oh, we have a pen. Lovely. I love your doodles, Alice. You're such an artist. I like how we have the rabbit, too, and we haven't even met him yet. Remember, my head hurts. Remember your past. Check out journal. What could I use this journal for? Open diary tab, open saves tab. Oh, so it has objectives, diary, and saves. Find a way out. How on earth did I end up here? Explore. So that's my objectives. She wrote her name in many ways. I guess she's trying to figure out how she writes. Diary. If you're reading this, I might be dead in the bottom of a hole, and you found this near my decaying corpse. If so, hello! My name is Alice. I am so cheerful for being dead. My name is Alice. I'm 19 years old, and that's just about all I can remember about myself at the moment. I've fallen quite a long way down, and I think I must have hit my head. Hopefully no important bits are damaged, aside from the whole memory thing. That's just a minor inconvenience, I'm sure. Which I suppose is an important bit. Very. But I can worry about that after I've gotten out of here, wherever here is. Skeleton Land. Okay, and we can say, oh, I love this. This is like a photo of her. It's a manual save. Cool. Cool. I love just the design of the whole thing. All right. And where's the back function? There it is. What's going on? Something just snuck by us and opened the gate. What was that? Probably the White Rabbit, if I was a betting woman. Oh, I've got a white rose. If we run into like the Queen or something like that, that might be a problem. Oh goodness, there's lots going on here. He's seen better days. If this necklace is real, it must be ridiculously expensive. Did we just steal that? I didn't mean to. I guess it's just auto-collected, so I'm not a thief. I'm definitely not a thief, guys. She's very beautiful and very nude. So Alice is probably not a Victorian. Judging by, she's 19 years old and look at how short her dress is. That is not something a 19-year-old lady wears in Victorian England. And she just was like, well, that's a little uncomfortable about nudity rather than, oh dear, oh my, about it. So that's a bit ironic, isn't it? She needs a mirror. That's Medusa, and this is a hand that holds a mirror. It's gotta be. I'm solving puzzles without even trying, guys. What a pretty young lady. And what pretty flowers. It's the moon? She's Selene, maybe? Are these all like Greek gods? Maybe not green. This is Justice. Lady Justice. I'd hate to be at the business end of that axe. Doesn't she normally wear a sword? Not an axe? Alright. And this dude's just had it. Why do they always make old people look so unpleasant? Let hags live. I've always found old women delightful. All the hags really appreciate you, Alice. Definitely. It's a photograph of a fountain. Where is this? I'll take that. Oh, okay. It's Death with a lady. And Death is pouring water. And there's lots of rats. Very interesting. Very interesting photo. Can't turn it. Oh, hello. I know the tinkling of those bells. That was a cat. That was definitely a cat. I wonder if I have a mother. Well, obviously I know I have a mother. Everyone has a mother. But I mean more in a more specific sense. I can't remember. Everyone has a birth giver. Not necessarily a mother, though. That's the difference. This is the kind of basket I'd use to go picnicking with. Let me just take it. Let's look at our inventory. Shiny necklace. Just gaudy costume jewelry, but it sparkles either way. Fountain picture. A photograph of a fountain. A skeletal figure holding a water pitcher pours water into a girl's hands. How grim. Doing that voice makes me need water. Liquor basket. Perfect for picnics. Maybe I need to pick apples and put them in the basket? Maybe that's a puzzle? I can't reach it, and I'm not nearly agile enough to make that leap. I always try anyway, though. And this bank is too deep to climb down. Oh, this is like a river. I don't think I'd be able to get back up, and I've fallen down enough holes for today. Fair. Drat, I'll have to get closer. Okay. It's a lever, but it's covered in thorny vines. I'll have to use the scissors on those. It's some sort of bucket. Water elevator system? It's not moving, though, obviously. This might work as a bridge if I'm strong enough to carry it. Huh. Actually a lot lighter than I thought. Which means it may be very breakable. Water is supposed to flow through here, I think, but it's all dried up. Okay. Use. Maybe I can use this plank here. Look at that, a bridge. Very clever stuff, Alice. Now, just try not to fall off it. Well, at least there's no water in there. Okay, and let's use this on this. Snip, snip. There you go. All right, now, what happens if we pull it? Oh, nothing happened. For some reason, I thought that would make it work. No, I feel you, honey. That's adventure game logic. It should work. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. I think the only thing to get here is an apple. I'm not hungry at the moment, but this apple is too pretty to eat anyway. You might be hungry later. You don't know when you're going to get food again. You're all by yourself in a place where there's skeletons. You really ought to be much more forward-thinking. Long-term, Alice. Long-term. At least I won't starve to death down here. Though a diet of just apples would get very dull very quickly, I think, and also probably isn't very healthy. But I probably won't get scurvy, at least. Yeah. We'll have to get water coming through, I think, to make this work. A candy red apple, hopefully of the unpoisoned variety. I'm going to combine it with the wicker basket. It doesn't work. That's unfortunate. Can't combine anything yet. No. Okay. Nothing's going to work on that front yet. I'll have to keep working at it. Oh. So we've got an apple and we've got a rose. Can we give these? Oh, we can give the rose perhaps to this statue? There, a pretty flower for a pretty statue. The symbol is glowing now. How very strange. All right, now I've got the general idea. We need to collect things. An apple for the old hag, perhaps? Would you like this apple, ma'am? Oh, yay, that worked. I was going with, like, evil witch stuff, but well, I guess that went how it should. I thought we were trying to be, like, redeeming hags, though. That's another one. Only one symbol left, and then, well, I actually don't know exactly what this is doing. But it's doing something, and that's better than nothing, I suppose. Correct. I'm here for it. I wonder if... Okay, this is just the same dialogue. What do you think, guys? Necklace? Don't be daft, Alice. The shiny necklace won't work here. Why not? She's beautiful. Oh, I never did check this door, did I? It won't budge. Oh, shiny... Shiny goes on here and reflects? Perhaps? No. Not here. Well, if it's neither of these two, maybe it's Lady Justice? No. Okay, I don't have enough pieces, clearly. I have to investigate a little bit more. I think I need a mirror somehow. But how do I get a mirror? Perhaps if I put something else. No. Oh, hello. What's that? What's that? Big Grin cigarettes. Guaranteed to give any man, expectant mother, or child a big grin. Don't smoke, guys. Don't do it. That includes vaping. Don't do it to yourself. Don't let big tobacco win. There's still a few left in here. What are you about to do with them, honey? Smoking kills. Correct. Takes a while. But it does. Well, that wasn't what I came looking for, but you know, it's not terrible. I thought it might do something. Darn. There isn't much interactable left in this room. So I suppose I really have to continue searching in here. Hello? Oh, wait. Maybe if I put weight on something? Nope. Okay, that wasn't it. Basket, maybe? That didn't work. All right. Oh, there's more. I somehow missed that. That's the studio logo. The clown. What a miserable looking clown. Poor thing. That was a cat. Keep your eyes out on him, boys. Ah, it's a bird's nest. There's a bunch of sparkly bits and bobs around it. In it. Oh, I see. Can we trade? Can we trade? No. I'm gonna need that vase, though. All right, well, you have a good day then. We will have to come back for you. Oh, is the doll for the mother? Poor Dolly, down here all by herself. Where's your mama, baby? Well, that's unpleasant. But we took it anyway. Sorry-looking abandoned baby doll. Okay, and is there anything... Oh, a gramophone. I wonder if this old thing still works. It went to a creepy place. Oh, hello, a mirror. What a pretty handheld mirror. Gosh, my reflection certainly looks worse for wear. Chin up, mirror Alice. We'll get through this. We shall try. What's in the safe? Anything in here? Oh! A little mouse person. And I'm talking like her. I'm still doing it. Was that rat wearing clothes, or am I mad? Nope, no, that definitely was happening. I don't know who was more frightened, me or the rat. Alright, now let's go down, since I want that coin, because I think we can trade with the crow. This and the necklace will probably do it. He's left behind a coin. Not that money will do me any good here, but it certainly is shiny. Alright, let's try trading with the crow before we move on. That didn't work. Okay. Hello, Miss Raven. That's quite a lovely nest you have there. The raven blinks in a flattered sort of way. Do you think I can trade the coin? Shiny coin. If only a person could use it to buy their way out of here. Okay. She caught at me. Oh, sorry, Miss Raven. I'll leave you alone. I apologize. Alright, it's just the same dialogue. We're not moving forward with that. Not prepared to trade, I see. There are snakes embossed in the handle. Alice's reflection looks worse for wear. Yeah, this is definitely for Medusa. And I think the doll will be for the mom, if we need it. What is this? Mercy, that's a lot of rubble. I could get crushed. Alright, let's keep going. Goodbye, little lizard. Up there in the bucket, miserable. Let's try the mother. Because if we give it to Medusa, she's probably gonna die. So let's see what happens. Here you go, Mrs. Statue. I found a baby for you. It was in the trash. The symbol is glowing now. How very strange. Oh, cool. I opened it. I think that must mean there's more than one way to open this door. Then that means there's probably something for justice, too. I'm gonna save here. And just do something silly, okay? You guys are gonna have to... just go with me for this, okay? I just want to see what happens. This seems oddly appropriate. Oopsie! I never thought that Medusa was all that scary. I thought that it was rather unfair what happened to her, all things considered. The whole getting her head cut off as a trophy thing, I mean. That's valid. Very valid. I can take the snake. It's left behind a snake head. It's a bit frightening, actually. I bet if I combined this with a long vine, I could make a pretty convincing fake snake. Alright, yeah, give me that. Why not? Didn't find anything for you, Lady Justice. I do apologize. Lock of Medusa's hair. It feels odd to look it in the eyes. Oh, wait, can I go ahead and then trim off a vine then? Is there anything I can use? I would give it to Lady Justice, doesn't she? Isn't there something about stepping on a snake with Lady Justice? If I remember correctly. Am I crazy? Chad, am I crazy? I'm not sure. I feel like that's true. Yeah. Oop. Can I just take that? Oh, yes. Okay, I can take it. Combine with the snake head. First time I could combine. Yay. Fake snake. A fake snake made out of vines and stone. It's not going to fool anyone with a brain bigger than a walnut. But it might work. I want to, like, get all the statues. Let's not see what happens. Oh. Well. Oh, can I give her the coin? No. I thought it might go in her, you know, scales. I guess we just have to continue forward. Oh, hello. It's a fountain, I think, but there's no water. I think he's missing a piece. We need the vase. Hello, Nanashi! How are you? Hello. We're playing adventure game in Creepy Wonderland. She's holding out her hands like she's waiting for something. Water. Hello, what's this? What's this? A note? Oh, okay, it's a piece of paper. It's a collectible. 1. Death and life were not enemies, as the humans had always supposed. Just as there could be no warmth of day without the cool hand of night, so too could there be no life without death. Life brought beginnings, mornings, and light. Death brought endings, sleep, and peace. And so it was for all time, always and forever. I'm trying to do different voices. I'm trying to practice. Okay. We need to go get the vase from the raven. Oh, cat. Oh, you sneaky thing. Alright, I thought there was another pathway, but there is not. Let's see if we can trade with the raven for something. Miss Raven, what will you trade for? Oh. Am I going to bully her with the snake? I wanted to trade. Fine. Did you just kill her? Oh gosh, I am so sorry, Miss Raven. I don't think sorry's gonna cut it. I didn't mean for you to... Oh dear. Oh, you're just resting, I'm going to assume. You're all right. You're, well, moving on. Oh my god, we really killed the bird. You're all right, right? I'll just leave you to it then. Wow, I feel awful for that. I did not mean to do that. finally, it's the picture. What did it cost you? Everything. If I can stick this back where it belongs on the fountain, hopefully it'll work. And then maybe that'll make the water come through the river, even though that makes no sense. I feel like really sad that I killed the bird. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. Guys, I'm in trouble. Lady Justice is missing. She's gonna get me for that. She's gonna get me for that. I'm either going mad, or there's supposed to be a statue here. Where did she go? She has an axe. Guys, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. Stone pitcher. An empty pitcher. The stone is cool to the touch and smells faintly of the ocean. Oh, her eyes are glowing. Actually, never looked at the vanity properly. Oh, would you look at that? It's working again. Where's the water coming from, I wonder? Oh, his eyes are glowing too. I suppose it's unimportant, so long as it's working. It's best not to think too hard about things. It's best not to think about things too hard sometimes. No. You should ask more questions. Be more curious, girly. Maybe it's a memorial? It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Whatever heebie-jeebies are, I never thought about it, actually. Should we use the photo here? The incense smells of roses. Or maybe that's just the air. This whole place reeks of the stuff, roses and dirt. I wonder where this water flows to. Can we follow it? No. Okay. Well, I do know where it goes, though. Lady Justice is gonna get us for that, guys. I'm so worried about it. I'm so not even kidding. Hey, at least I didn't steal the ring, so maybe things will balance out for me. I hope. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water and I dropped the cap. This must be the water from the fountain. Looks like it goes all the way up. Should I try hopping into a bucket? I mean, sure, why not? Oh. Oh dear, this isn't the surface, is it? I'm still underground. Where is this place? It looks nothing like the ruins from before. Is that a house? This leads somewhere. It's completely wrecked. Must have been one nasty crash. Okay, so we're at least far enough in time that she knows what cars are, and she doesn't remark that it's particularly old or anything. So, maybe the, I don't know, 1940s, 1950s? That's quite a long way down. Can we go anywhere near the house? Oh. Well, hang on there. Is anyone home, I wonder? Is that a good idea? I don't have a choice. Ay, ay, ay. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's knock. Hello? Is somebody there? I guess nobody's home. Shall we knock again? Hello? Anyone? I'm in a bit of trouble, I think. Is anyone there? Hello? I'm not banging. I'll try to find another way in. That's breaking and entering, Alice. That's literally just breaking and entering. Alright. Creepy painting. I don't like this painting much. No. I don't like it either. That's like if you combine Pennywise with the White Rabbit. What's this? A bit ominous. Oh, this is the second page. Let me drink. I really need so much water to do these voices. It's killing me. 2. Life sowed the seeds of the living, and when the time came, death harvested. He cleaved their souls from their flesh, and blood, and teeth, and brought them to the after. He would leave them there, because their souls did not belong to him. Death did not belong to anyone, anywhere, and no one and nothing belonged to him. All death knew was taking, and there was so much taking to be done. That is dark and ominous. She doesn't look very happy. No, she does not, poor little girl. They're a very attractive couple. Is that the little girl's parents? Maybe? What's this? The complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. What an ominous poem. Which one? It's The Raven? I hate you. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me after that? Actually, I memorized this whole thing in, like, God, 2nd grade. I had to recite it as part of a school thing. I had to, select a poem and memorize the whole thing. And while everyone else was picking Shel Silverstein, my emo butt decided to do The Raven, and I was so emo at, I don't know, 7 that I forgot what day we were supposed to be doing it. We were supposed to dress up for it. I had forgotten, but I still came all in black anyway. And I normally was not that kid. I was a wear pink kind of girl, but somehow it worked out. I don't even know how I knew about this poem. I think I asked my dad, and he suggested it as a joke, and I took it very seriously. All right. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. It's a really good poem, though. I do feel like genuinely really bad about the bird. I feel bad, you guys. That's a Union Jack, I think. So there isn't much to be done here except bang on the door, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Why would we? But there isn't anything else to do. Except bang on the door really loudly. We'll try it one more time. Then we'll go investigate again. Knock. Knock louder. Bang on door. Anyone? Hello? Kick door open. I don't think I should even bother. I'm rather weak, unfortunately. Okay, so we don't have a choice. We do have to figure out some other way of progressing. But I'm not sure what. Dear Wishing Well, let me find a way out of here. Oh, can I use the coin on the Wishing Well? No. I thought I was being clever. Is there any way to climb further in? Actually, can I compare the girl in these photos? No. You can't go through here. And there isn't any more interactables. Can I destroy this? Darn. I thought that might do something. No, I can't burn it either. I thought that might do it. What can I do? Maybe I need to inspect the car again? Hang on, I think there's something in here. Okay, I guess that's what I needed to do. What did we take? Oh, a tarot card. It's a collectible. Very cool. Not helpful, though. I don't see anything else salvageable in there. It's pretty smashed up. Can't get up there. Can I use the scissors? Oh. I'm just going to go ahead and save. Can I use the scissors on this? No. Not on any of these plants. What do I have to work with? I don't... Yeah, I'm just trying random stuff. Huh. I don't know. Let's see, I've got the Fool here. It's the first collectible. The Ancient Pages I have 2 of, which is cool, but not progress. Is there anything up in the front here? No. No. Nope, can't use that on... Whoops. I don't know, why would I? Because I need to make progress and I'm stuck. There really isn't anything like... Oh, wait. Hello. I missed that. Oh, it's a house key. What the flip was that? Oh my god. I hate that quite a lot. God help me. Yeah, Alice, I get it. I get it, girly. We were making progress, and then the big creepy hand came through, and that's... I mean, I don't appreciate it. That was... like, now it's in the painting. It's that key. He didn't have that before, did he? No, he definitely did not. That makes no sense. How did that even... Well, in any case, I can have the key now. Why did he take it away just to, like, put it in front of my face like that? That was deeply creepy. In what sort of world do real things fall out of paintings? And such an unpleasant painting at that. He was trying to, you know, be friendly, maybe? Getting the heck out of here, though. Goodbye, Mr. Rabbit. You have frightened me enough. We will be moseying on indoors now. Why did I drop it? Butterfingers. Why? Alice, why won't you pick it up? Let's try this again. Cat. Cat. And Varen. Hello, Varen. Thank you for the resub. 20 months. Wow, you guys have been here a while with me. And Tamaki, too, was 20 months. Man, it's been a while. Then again, it is technically my stream anniversary, so, like, you know, why not? Hey, Varen. My much cooler friend. You guys haven't seen, but Varen and I got another piece of art that is very cool. We'll have to show off at some point. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I worked, but I came home and we were playing a game that the whole concept just completely has me in a chokehold, and I'm here entirely for it. Adventure game based on Alice in Wonderland with hand-drawn art, and it's kind of creepy. Like, just hands down, this is exactly for me. This is aimed specifically at me. You're cool too. And the cat will hate us both. All right, let's figure out the cat voice. What are we doing here? Oh, he follows my mouse. Guys, look at his eyes. Oh, can you see my mouse actually? Oh, there we go. See? He's watching me. Creepy. All right, what cat voice shall we do? I don't want to do the voice that is like the Disney version, because it's also the voice of the snake in the Robin Hood furry movie. Also, I don't think I can pull that off, to be honest. I might be able to pull a fake deep for a little while, for like that version. All right. Hello. You look a bit lost. Jesus Christ, a talking cat! I'm getting too whispery, actually, I think, with everything. Jesus Christ, a talking girl. That's a bit of a rude greeting, don't you think? Goodness, where on earth did you... My God, you're a talking cat. I believe that's been well established, yes. He's getting really annoyed with her. Jesus Christ, a talking VTuber. This isn't even a just chatting stream, dang it. We're not even there. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Are you some sort of radio toy or something? Alice, I get it, but you are going to make the only person who's talked to you for this whole game so far very annoyed with you. Are those the only options? Radio toy or something? In that case, I suppose I would be a something. Oh gosh, now you've done it, Alice. Oh, Alice is in blue here. Oh, hello, Derp. Hello. Hazel's really cool. Oh, I appreciate how you all lie to spare my feelings. I'm not cool, but that's okay. I'm having fun anyway. Seriously, why is her name in blue? You've hit your head. Now you hit your head and now you're talking to cats, just like Aunt Edith. Well, Aunt Edith sounds kind of awesome. You're legally not allowed to lie, Derp. Okay, well, in that case, I appreciate the honesty, but it's untrue. Your Aunt Edith is a cat? Oh, sorry, no. I mean, she talks to cats. But she's loony, and so am I guess. Now you have to keep talking to the cat. He's like, our only friend. Like Chat. He's like Chat. Actually, my chat's being too sweet to me now. This is like most streamers' chats. This cat. Sassy. My chat's being nice. Mwah, mwah. Right back at ya. All of you. So, you seem shocked. Certainly you've seen a cat before. I like that, like, when the cat speaks, the dialogue is of, like, a piano being, like, played kind of carelessly, and the letters kind of jump as though they're piano keys. It's kind of cool. Not a grinning one and not a talking one. Well, I don't know. I've seen cats who can smile. They can smile. But talking, no. Oh, yes, of course, but not... Well, I can't say I've heard one speak. I think they're all, like, voiced by piano. Really? I've found most cats quite verbose. Maybe they just don't want to talk to you. Oh, okay, they all are pianos of different styles for their dialogue. That's cool. It's a really cool stylistic choice. Well, they meow at me, but I obviously don't understand them. But you speak English. I'm also fluent in German. Of course you are. Of course you are. I mean, if we're going to pick fairy tale languages, I mean, isn't German the most appropriate? Okay. I think I must be hallucinating. I hit my head, or give me a moment. I already said I hit my head, but I also don't want to make the cat wait. I hit my head. I hit my head pretty hard earlier. Yes, I saw. That was quite the fall. Nobody's fallen down here in a while. You saw? Have you been watching me? Oh, sure. You're quite clever, Alice. Getting that fountain working again. Oh, when he says her name, it's blue too now. I don't think it was earlier. When she was saying her name to herself earlier. At the beginning. The last one just fiddled with those statues for a while and then gave up. Oh, the skeleton? Well, Wait, sorry, how do you know my name? You've said it, sweetheart. Because you look like an Alice. Because that's what you are, aren't you? An Alice? What does that mean? How exactly does an Alice look? Well, you don't look just like any old Alice. You look perfectly like yourself. And since you happen to be Alice, it means you look rather like an Alice. After all, how else would you look? I'm terribly confused. Well then, which is it? You're either confused or you're Alice. Which one? Both. Both is good. I'm both, I suppose. I'm a very confused Alice at the moment. Sorry, I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. So much has happened since I woke up, and it's all just a bit much, you know? If you could just help me get my head sorted, I would very much appreciate it. Sure. Very confused, Alice. How can I help? Oh, yay, we get to ask questions. Where are we? Do you know where we are? We're here. Well, yes, but where is that specifically? It's not where you were before. Sorry, I hope this isn't rude, but I'm not asking what it's not. I mean, what is this place? Does it need a name? It is a different place than you used to be. A place we both happen to be at the moment. Well, how do I get back to where I used to be? The opposite of however you fell in, I should think. Though it's usually a one-way trip. See, that's just the issue. I can't remember anything from before. I mean, I remember a few things. Like books, and basic arithmetic, and how to speak English, of course. But all the helpful memories are just gone. I don't know how I fell in. I just remember waking up. Does that sort of thing usually happen to you? Forgetting things, I mean. Well, she wouldn't remember, would she? How should I know if I usually forget things when I can't remember who I am? You're Alice. Well, obviously, but look, do you know the way out of here or not? Sure, it's in the house. Really? Well, all right. May I have the key back then? I shouldn't think so, no. Why not? Don't do this to me, Kitty. Does it belong to you? Yes, I found it. Yes, I found it, and then I accidentally dropped it on the way over. And then I found it, so by your own very flimsy ethics, it's mine now, isn't it? No, I found it first. It's quite possible any number of people found the key before you did. Kitty, do not kick your feet like you're having so much fun with this. That didn't deter you from taking it. Look, Mr. Cat. Look, Mr. Cat, I just really need to get out of here. Can I please have the key? No. This cat. Can you at least just unlock the door for me? You can keep the key. I just need to get in. No. Well, why not? There's nothing behind that door for you yet. But you just said that's the way out. Yes, but not for you. Not yet. See, this is just the demo. I thought that was coming, but I didn't think they'd really do it. I thought that would be too meta. I thought they'd just be like, oh, you'll have to do this thing, and then that thing will be in the full game. No, it's literally like, now, this is the end of the demo now. And the house, and everything after, is all content that's not quite ready for you yet. That's early access stuff in there. I paid for that, but it's not out yet. Early access? What are you talking about? I don't know why this is so funny to me. Well, this is the demo. It's only the first tiny little bit of your story. If you'd like to experience the rest, you'll have to wait for the next bits to be out. I'm like choking. Though that's up to you too. I already paid. I backed that Kickstarter. Up to me? What do you mean? This is all unique dialogue that will be cut when the game really starts releasing. This is so goddamn funny. If you want the rest of the game, you can check out the Kickstarter that's currently up. That's where you can gain access to the rest of the game as it's developed and released. Kickstarter. This is so stupid. I love this. Yes, it's where they're hoping to get funded for full game production. You can find the link on the title page. Tell me more. Could you tell me more about the Kickstarter? How much story is left? How much story is left for me? Oh, quite a lot, Alice. This is only the first half of the first chapter. And they're planning for 12 chapters and at least 4 unique endings, depending on choices you make. 12 chapters? And how will those come out? One at a time, all at once? The story will be divided into 3 acts, with each act containing 4 chapters. Plus the different endings in the last act? Quite right. Kitty. Hello again, Mr. Cat. About Kickstarter. Where do I follow development? How do I stay updated on what's going on then? The Steam page and Kickstarter are a good starting point. But you can follow the creator's Instagram and YouTube. I believe she uses the name @Symphony Sonata. I'm trying not to lose it. She regularly posts updates, as well as other behind-the-scenes content, character art, and animations, which is actually how I found out about this game over a year ago. Her Instagram. The art was very cool. Updates and things about me? Yes, and me, and everyone else down here. Gosh. I like Mr. Cat is in green. Even though the only thing green about him is his eyes. How to help? Well, it sounds like they have their work cut out for them. Anyway, I can help, because I really need to go home. So polite, Alice. You've already supported the project just by playing this demo. But if you'd like to see more of it, supporting the team on Kickstarter is the best way to help. To make sure this game is able to continue development. You can also, obviously, tell the hundreds of friends I'm sure a fairly popular person like you has about this game. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. And YouTube. Spread the word, so to say. If I can't go into the house, what should I do now? You can look into the Kickstarter for the game or the socials. Or just stay here and walk around for a bit. See if you've missed anything. Please, can I have the key? Can I please have the key, Cat? Please? How about this? When we get to the real thing, I'll give it to you myself. I would really rather just have it now. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So can you give it to me? No. Please? No. Pretty, please? No. Pretty, please? I suppose if that's the only way to quell your incessant pestering, I can give it to you. Really? Thank you, Mr. Cat. Be aware, you may not encounter what you expect. Oh, dear. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate you. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. We're gonna just drop off into the beginning of the game, I bet. What do you guys bet? Credits! And this is the original creating Sydney Collins, aka Symphony Sonata, and the rest of Team Tosca. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. I hope I am. The art style is so cool, isn't it? I just love it. And speaking of cool art, we did mention the Kickstarter quite a few times, but I didn't mention how I chose to support the Kickstarter, which I did back it, and if you saw it on Twitter, perhaps you might already know this, but I backed the one where the artist will be drawing my portrait, and it will be in the game at some point. Oopsie. Whoops. Ha. Spoiler for future content. This game got fully funded, $50,000 goal, in approximately 6 hours or so. It went very, very quickly. That tier was sold out within 10-ish minutes, I think. It was so quick. I only got it because I happened to be on lunch break when the Kickstarter went live. And I had it on notify me when that happened. I picked that one pretty quickly, and when I started to go through like the checkout, it was at 0 backers for that tier. It was already 6 were gone by the time I finished it. Within the hour, all of those were gone. A huge amount of the high tiers, pretty much all the high tiers, are already gone. And they were gone very quickly. I think they've already hit 2 stretch goals. I'm gonna check. I haven't checked it since before stream. Yeah, so they just recently hit 90,000, which puts them, let me see. The 50,000 was funded, 70,000 it was expanded story. So they basically were explaining it as the funded version would be a complete story, but more like a mini series, like sort of thing. And an expanded version with the 70K would be the more full story that they want to tell, like a multi-season show. So now they can do the bigger story that they would love to do. The next couple stretch goals are multiple different language supports, more like changeable outfits for Alice and other characters, getting it onto other platforms such as the Nintendo Switch, fully animated cutscenes, which, as you can tell, there are some. If you go onto Symphony Sonata's Instagram or YouTube, you can see a bunch of just animations that she made for the series before it was a proper game. And 200,000 at their stretch goal will be an extra ending, so there will be 5 endings if they can reach that, which I am hoping that they do reach it. The Kickstarter's only been live for a day, but I am hoping that it does reach it, because I would personally love to see every ending that they want to put out. But it is going to take a while. It is going to go into early access first. According to their Kickstarter, it's going from development, when it's fully funded, production begins for Act 1 in the winter of this year. Act 1 early access isn't going to drop until 2027, though. And then Act 2 early access 2028, Act 3 2029, and the full game out of early access fall of 2030. So it's going to be a while, but considering that the whole game is hand-drawn, I think that's like a very reasonable timeline, that they're not screwing around and telling people that they're going to be able to do things that they seriously can't. Most of the Kickstarter funds are just for paying their staff. which, like, I mean, there's a lot of work going into this. They do need to pay their staff. Currently, they're volunteers, which is crazy that this is a group effort of just volunteers who managed to pull this off. I think they've done a wonderful job, though. I had a lot of fun, and I cannot wait until more of the game comes out, even if it's going to be a little while until that happens. But if you're interested in keeping up, again, you can follow the creators on Instagram or follow the Kickstarter, where there will be more updates. But I think I think that's going to be it for it, because I don't think there's very much else to do. Bye-bye, Alice. And bye-bye, chat. Thank you guys for coming by. I'm going to see if there's anyone online to raid right now. Who's online? Ooh, Nisade is on playing Elden Ring. Ooh, Elden Ring. I've heard that Silent Hill F is being compared to Elden Ring, but I feel like that's not fair. I feel like Silent Hill F is much too easy to be a Dark Souls style game, no matter how many jokes people keep making about it. But I'm just going to throw his name in the chat real quick so that you guys, if anybody gets left behind, you can, in fact, follow along. Here's our raid message, our sub-raid message. And here we go. So I will see you guys Friday. Time might have to be moved because I have to go pick some stuff up and run an errand, but it should be on time. So here's hoping. And I will see you guys then. Okay, bye-bye.